We don't have the infantry equipment or the towed artillery or the light tanks are enough, but it's okay. We're going to do it because it's nearly enough, and they'll fill up. And that's how we're going to do it, rather than change the entire army over at once, which would be a supply nightmare, logistics nightmare. We'll just do the ones that need it the most, and then work our way through. So we've got new of those. We're in 1940. What's the tank situation? Oh, we need to look at the Marines and set them off invading Cyprus. I kind of desperately want to get down some better tanks as well, because light tanks, they're not cutting it, but don't think the industry is going to let us do that. And I want to get maximum benefit on our new destroyers. So, can I spend 50 XP to get that quicker? Yes, I can, because we're doing really good on that. 100 air experience, which we could use to boost up the naval bombers. I probably need to research a better one, do I? Let's have a look. 1940. Well, it's the airframes, isn't it? But then, oh god, we need to start researching stuff to go on. Survivability studies. That would be good. That would be really good. This is fighter stuff. Range improvements. Better engines. Good. Where's the do we not have to research better bombs, naval attack and stuff like that? Is that... Oh, don't tell me it's covered under this. Don't think it is. I think this is just for the ships, isn't it? That's just bombs, I guess. I don't see anything, but that doesn't mean to say it's not there. Okay, let's have a little look. We've now got quite a nice few extra garrison troops. Where do I want them? I'm going to need some in Cyprus before long. So let's plan this naval invasion. Basic torpedo tech in Navy support is all you need for naval bombing. Cheers. Let's go... I think I'll put them all into one. Because if I land there and don't take it, they will slowly starve. But if I land there, I can throw them into the attack. Tell you what, I will just try doing that. Can I put them on both? I can do it that way. Alright, we've got 4 divisions coming in. And I'll set the fleet, which absolutely has to do this. Big fleet. Naval support in there. We'll help with that. We'll kick that off as soon as we can, and I hope it's going to work. The escorts are dwindling down, and the good ones have been... I tell you what, I'm going to put 5 in there. What have we got? That's that one. We are on to raw recruits going in here. More mine subs. I can probably split that in half now. As long as they're doing the same job. Make sure they are. Yeah, they don't seem to be getting into any bother. Okay. So, our plan for down here was to try and bring the light tanks smashing through here and then try and get this way. But I still have to link up. I still have to fight my way across there, don't I? They cancelled the Lend-Lease. We need to fix this. We were short of 2 steel. Vichy France has all the steel, no need for convoys. So it's expensive in factories. But this is the life of the Italians. So oil situation is looking okay at the moment. So we're just importing rubber, which we do need. Now steel. And oil. So we've got to fix these issues, which we will do bit by bit. Building ports. Dockyards. Yeah, we need the destroyers. So we do need those destroyers going in. there been any big ship battles? I don't think so. We're getting the odd... Oh, the planes are getting the odd sub. That's nice. We'll take those. It was nice grabbing Malta. I was quite happy with that. Trying to see where else we can sign. We've got militias here. Let's put them over there. And we'll sign one of these dudes into the Army of Africa. Sailing to Tobruk. Polish Navy in the Med. Yeah, I just need more planes. I mean, I need more of everything, but I really need more. More good planes. Another British operative captured. My own spies. Actually, are we doing anything in the cryptology department? Free France. That's on pause. Shouldn't be trying to decrypt that. We're trying to decrypt. I don't need the Soviet Union, so that should... If I pause that, it should speed the other ones up. United Kingdom would be a good one. Kingdom of Greece is useful. Should we do one at a time? Yeah, we'll do one at a time. Right. Yeah, this the fighting down here, it always turns into just an absolute slugfest. It gets really tough. We do have a slightly healthier position with supplies at the moment. I don't know why there's no troops in there. Unless it's not possible to cross the big river. It looks like it's possible to cross. Don't like the look of that. We can't cut off this. We do need to cut their supply lines somehow. We've got a lot of troops around there. The light tanks are not railroading in. The cavalry's going in. So if I'm not quick and not lucky, we're going to have a situation where the cavalry make all their advancements and I don't actually get anyone cut off. So let's see what we can do here.
Formazione.
Sensible thing would be to wait until they're all ready. Nope. We're not going to do that. Actually, we're just going to pile through now. Cut them off there. Then anything that's retreated over to this side is going to be lost anyway. Oh, there's another river. There's another river here. Well, we're going to have to... Amiga Air Force. Unfortunate. Political power is reduced. War support is reduced, but that's fine anyway. And we lose air experience gain for a year, which isn't too bad. So our tanks are on the mission there. We can actually afford all those things, so it could have been a lot worse. This is going to be the hardest thing to break in here, but we've got troops on there on the border, and we've got a big force here, which can help. Norway's capitulated. Kind of good news for us. Tanks are going forwards. They're being slowed. Where's the cavalry going? Cavalry, this is your opportunity to go in there now. I don't want them to go in there yet, though, do I? No. We'll just pause that. These guys are causing issues for my tanks, shall we say. Conquer Dalmatia. Even though we're among the victors in the Great War and being promised Dalmatia through the London Pact, we were betrayed by our so-called allies. We never received what was promised to us, so now we have to take it by force. The Duce asserts, he further stated that it lies in Italy's destiny to take what rightfully belongs to us, no matter what the old powers say. Okay, I need to see. To be honest, some of these missions are turning into a right pain in the ass. I guess you don't have to do it. That's failed, which is a shame. But this one, which is Dalmatia? So can we see? We've got a year, less than a year to do this. It's not all of this, is it? It's not all of Yugoslavia. It should tell me which Dalmatia is fully controlled by Italian subject to Yugoslavian origin, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so Dalmatia. Let me just click on this. It should show up. Hills in Dalmatia. Okay, so is this Dalmatia? Hills province. Oh, hang on, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. It was down here. So is this Dalmatia? We might be able to demand that. Shall we try? Ask for docking rates. Offer docking rates. No, it's not there. They don't like us very much. I could improve relations, which isn't a bad idea, but probably won't make anywhere near enough of a thing. And I'm going to guess there's a focus for this. And I want to finish that to get a load of extra civilian factories first. But I really want to do this as well anyway. So if we go all the way over here, I'm going to guess somewhere in here. Oh, there's the request for control of French territories, which we might do. It's not there, is it? Oh, hang on. I'm probably looking at the wrong thing. There was... Right, it's the Italian stuff. Albanian oil. Oh, I need synthetic oil experiments for that. Not over there. There was some Yugoslavian stuff, I thought. Is this just... I just have to conquer it then? Hang on, what the hell's down here? This is Roman stuff. Strengthen the regime, devotion, colonial empire, South American alliances. There's Masters of the Mediterranean. Gains a claim on every coastal state in the Med. Interesting if we're going for pure Roman Empire building. I don't see anything else for this, so it looks like we're just going to have to invade Yugoslavia. And I don't have an army ready for this. So we can stop titting around in Africa and actually bring all my forces back up here. I'm going to have to do this, aren't I? I'm going to have to justify a war goal. Take a claimed state. Dalmatia. Cost you 2 political power for the last 10 days. Well, if I do that, do we not just want to do conquer? War goal makes selected states cheaper to pick at the peace conference. Make selected states cheaper to pick at the peace conference. I guess we just do that then. It seems a lot. Have they changed how the mechanics work for this in this this update? Anyway, go on then. We're gonna have to do this. That's going to upset them, and I'm going to need troops in there. We have troops down here on the border. I need an army back. Probably where I need to send my light tanks and my cavalry and everything else. Anyway, let's see what happens with this, because things are not over yet by a long way. I'm just going to send one division over there just to capture that.
Pronto, signore.
You know what? You can... You stop there. And actually, I'm going to send... Oh, they've reinforced?
Pronto, signore.
Well, let's get across there, because I'd still want this thing cut. I don't think this cut-off's working. We're pushing down, which is fine, but it's not quite working as a cut-off. We'll get one division and cut that out. But if I can get a nice, strong front line, I can leave some... Who the hell is Giuseppe Tolera? Field Marshal Italo Balbo's airplane came under friendly fire from anti-aircraft batteries over the skies of Libya. Luckily escaped unscathed, but his chief of staff, General Giuseppe Tolera, wasn't as lucky and was shot down and killed. Enraged, Balbo disciplined the entire company, including the officers, rather harshly. So he becomes a harsh leader. Do we know who he is.
Attento.
Prince Umberto. Is he one of these guys in here?
Signore. Pronto, signore.
He's none of them. Let's see. This is going. This ain't going so great. We've got German tanks coming in there. Give me a division here. Let's just go straight across there. I just want to cut these off. We'll snap them up, and then we'll tidy the front line up, and then we'll reassign some stuff. Actually, there's an opportunity here. This is weakened. That is an opportunity. Let's go in.
Si, signore.
Let's go in, because it's going to push their front line much bigger. Right, we've got that there.
Si,
excellent.
signore.
Get the light tanks out to here. We're going to try and push down there instead. And whatever we've got left up here can just mop up.
Pronto all'azione.
And let's be honest, it shouldn't take an awful lot of mopping up here before this division's wiped out and our armies can return to something like normal service. Could we push through here? That's weakened, isn't it?
Pronto all'azione.
I'm going to go in there and I'm going to try and surround all the forces here. We might get a massive victory here yet. So we're moving the tanks around. I'm going to try and make a play for this port down here. Just because it's nice to control ports. There's all sorts going on. Available war goal. Conquer Dalmatia. So, we can't do anything. I mean, that's probably going to really upset them. So now it's been guaranteed by Britain. Oh well, we're at war with them anyway. We don't have an army in place yet. What's the production like? We've got some of these. We need this is where we need new troops. And we need 24 of them. We'll put them in Rome, and then we work out what to do with them afterwards. Lend-lease from Hungary. This just costs, yeah, accept it. I just want to take everything I can for now, just to get my forces built up. Construction, that's going well. That is going well, in fact. Let's get some military factories now produced. Where have we got space for a job lot? Oh, we'll put 5 in there. I'll put 4 in there. I never quite like filling them up completely. Tobruk. These don't matter. No, I'll leave it. They'll get done in the spare time. They will. The Navy. Let's have a look at the Navy. The escorts. Struggling again. Have you got 10? No, you've got space. You can have... That was an escort. Let's put them in there. They're not all escorting. That's not helpful. You can go in there and go on convoy raiding. So we're losing a few subs as well. I'm hoping it's the earlier ones. There's a guy with 1 early submarine in there, so let's drop him in there with 4. How's the Marines getting on, and can we kick these guys off yet?
Formazione.
We don't have naval supremacy. Let's fix that as best we can by bringing the big fleet over. Let's raise that and that. So they're going to be patrolling. And they're literally just going to be in here, the big fleet. You'll be patrolling and supporting naval invasions. So that should kick off fairly soon. I'll do it manually though. I need to keep an eye on that. Otherwise it'll go horrifically wrong. Well, we've got the cavalry forming a good front line here. So it's not bad. This looks like it's about to finish. That's finished. Ooh, overrun an enemy division. That can't be the first time that's happened throughout the game. Have they adjusted the size of that front line? I think they have, which is really helpful. And the cavalry we could withdraw the cavalry, get the other dudes in there. We'll let them line up a bit first. Do we need to build? Look at the supply. This is just a desert. A supply desert. Right. We're going to have to do this. I can't see any way of not doing this. So right on the front line, we're going to build a supply hub and connect it up. Shall I? I'm going to go off the front line. These are expensive things to create, sadly. Cartooned Kurdistan. We'll have to get it in, but we're not going to be feeding anything down there otherwise, and the attrition will be terrible. I'll just let the this pink army take up its position, and then I'm going to pull the cavalry out, so we're using a lot less supplies in there, and the cavalry can then move to Italy. I think they'll go home. See, if Belgium was neutral, we could cut these off there, but this isn't. It's part of the Allies. So, Hungarian fighter competition. The Hungarian Air Force is currently holding trials for a new heavy fighter. According to our air attaché, our newest model is poised to win. A formal request from the Hungarian government is expected shortly. Representatives of the manufacturer are strongly in favour of the sale, but there are national security concerns. What does this give me? Fighter competition. Create a variant of whatever. Create licensed production of basic heavy fighter airframe 2. It's not... I don't know if this is bugged or if it's just not showing all the things. We get air experience. We haven't got heavy fighters. I don't think there's much we can lose from that. Okay, we've got the tanks in position. This is the time to strike. Nothing's watching. Go for it. Got the regional development. We've got a ton of new civilian factories just appeared, which is superb. That's going to help. What have we got? Now this is... Effect. Modify the colonial police. That would be perfect, except we don't have the colonial police because I got rid of them, which was stupid. And this strengthens the Ascari Corps. Locke's decision. Reorganize Ascari. Create Italian units in owned and controlled colonies. So we're going to get some troops. Okay. What does that lead on to? Hardened irregular bands, which grant +5 attack. Okay, well the irregular stuff is... We are using it. Oh, look at that. We'll get 8 oil straight away from doing that. It's only 35 days. And this gives us a ton of infrastructure. And that... it's very tempting to go down that very quickly, I think. Of course, there are lots of things. That gives me division defense on core territory and militia organization. I've seen more exciting things than that. Italian tankettes, military factory, light tank model. If I'm going to do that, I should probably do it now because there's only one more light tank model to research. Oh, hang on. What's in... Yeah, the Navy. The Navy could be really important here. Naval dockyard, capital ship attack. This one gives me... This improves naval invasion time and capacity, which is good. It's not actually critical. Ship recovery rate, strike force, naval doctrine. Cost reduced by 10%. Well, we've nearly filled that up, but the other stuff's really good. I want something... Submarine attack is nice. Convoy raiding, they're all nice. They're all very nice. Is there anything that's going to help with the escort situation? There probably is further down. I don't speak Italian, otherwise this might be easier to read. What's that one? Variants, convoy defense. Which what I don't want to do is lose control of the Med. That's going to go quite bad if I do that. What does this give me? Gains claim on loads of places. Oh, I wonder if I should do that before doing the German thing. The wherever it is, it's request the French territories. Maybe. There's all sorts of things we need. Shall I go for oil? Because that might just reduce our reliance, and it might give me a civilian factory back. Or shall I go piling down something else? Lots of army stuff we need to do as well. I'm going to go for this. It's only 35 days. There's a lot of cheap ones that we should probably really get going with. Right, let's see if our light tanks can push these Australians or New Zealanders. I can't tell what the flag is from there. The depth charge mortar. Nice. Still working on that. That's kind of critical, but let's see what we've got. We need... I suppose we'll need better guns on our destroyers. Let's get that going. We need some naval stuff. The light tanks aren't working here. Sadly, I don't have... Oh, we've got more coming in. I don't have any spare ground pounders. I need some close air support. Are these guys all standing by? Okay, what I'm going to do is assign those to that army. This is all finished anyway now, isn't it? Tell you what, let's have that. Can we not do both? Oh, we can have air superiority or interception. That's changed then. So it used to be the case that you could do both. So let me make sure I've not just quickly deselected that. Kind of pointless, probably, putting them over there, but... Oh well. Right, did we get our pinks into line? We did. Then I think... Unless I want to keep the cavalry in... Let's pull the cavalry out, because they're eating far too many supplies in there. So, cancel all orders. We're not going to... Oh, we are trying to go in there. Hang on. Hang on. Let's help with this. Yeah, let's definitely help with this. Because if we can just... I probably shouldn't have pulled those out when I did, but anyway. If we can overrun those two divisions, we can cut those two off, and that'll just tidy up the front line hugely. How's things going down here? We're through. Carry on. And then leave one behind. One good division behind. Send the next ones in. We grab the port. If we grab the port, we're looking good. Just cut their supplies off. The front line will reshuffle a little bit. It's looking weak and dodgy, but if we hold the ports, it's not too bad. Be nice if we can push forward to the lake, actually. There's got to be an opportunity to push that.
Si, signore.
I know this is a bit attritional. I don't like attritional style fighting, but if we can just get the front line to the lake, it just makes everything a bit tidier.
Attento.
In fact, we can't go across there. That's interesting. Some barrier there. They're really pushing some soldiers in there. We've pulled a lot of stuff out. We have points to spend on the government. Is there anything good in here we can use yet? We can train more irregulars. I need more command points. Regional development. That looks... What's that give me? When removed, compliance plus 5% and a building slot. What is compliance looking like, actually? It was over here. Hang on, have I clicked on resistance? Has resistance just gone? Hang on, let me take that off. I must be looking at the wrong thing. Compliance isn't great. Resistance is... Is this right? Because resistance used to be really high over here, and it's like, it's nothing now.